excellent, excellent, excellent. Looks really good. Okay, hey guys, I'm just gonna pop in, and this is a great weeknight meal or Friday night meal. You know, like if you have plans, going out with friends, dates, date night, whatever. This is really, really quick. This is kind of in a grown-up version of Chef Boyardee ravioli. I used to eat that as a kid. It was really, really good. So we're just gonna do some ravioli, and it comes together very fast. It's not labor intensive or anything. So we already have our I have some ground beef here. It's about 1 pound of ground beef, and then I had some meatballs from Trader Joe's that I put in the freezer that I normally will use for pizza. I had like about 6 of those in there, and so I put those in here as well. I also put a little bit of olive oil in here and sauteed some onions, got those softened, put some salt on there, and then added my meat. So I'm just browning my meat. I've got, you're gonna need to have a pot of water boiling for your ravioli. All right, so you're gonna prepare your ravioli per the instructions on the bag of ravioli that you're gonna use. I'm just using Great Value. I've got, this is a 25-ounce bag of the cheese ravioli, and then I have a 25-ounce bag of the beef ravioli, Great Value. And my water's boiling. I've got some kosher salt in there with it. I'm gonna go ahead and probably add half a bag of this ravioli. All right, so we've got ravioli going here, and we have our timer set for 4.5 minutes. It's gonna be done, and probably it's been going for about a minute. So, and then we've got our protein going here, and you don't have to use meatballs and beef and all that I'm using. You can use chicken, or you could use a portobello mushroom or another protein replacement if you would like to. It's just left up to you and what you enjoy. Okay. And your protein, the protein here, I've got salted and peppered. And then we're just gonna make a red sauce to go with this. Make sure you have your favorite cheeses already shredded up. If you buy them already shredded in a bag, that'll speed the process up as well. And you know, I fresh grate mine, so that's just gonna add an additional time. But like I said, this comes together fairly quickly. All right, guys, so just preheat your oven to 425. The pasta's ready. I'm spraying an oven-safe dish. I'm using this extra virgin olive oil, and I have my spaghetti sauce added, or you know, ravioli sauce added to the meat or protein. I'm gonna fish out my 2 bay leaves. Okay. And if you want to use a jarred spaghetti sauce or what have you, that's fine. That'll actually save you some additional time. I normally just make my own. It doesn't take very long at all to make it. And so we're going to start off over here with a layer of ravioli. And I'm using beef and cheese just mixed together. So there's an equal amount of both. And on my bottom layer, I normally prefer to have the flat side down. Okay. Okay, so I've got that other bay leaf. Make sure you drain off your ravioli. We've got a layer of ravioli here, and then we're gonna spoon meat sauce over that ravioli. And then we're gonna add a layer of cheese. So I've got Colby Jack, mozzarella, and Parmesan, and I'm gonna reserve some of this cheese for the garlic bread that I'm gonna throw in the, you know, toss in the oven for the kids. And like I said, this is just a quick Friday night meal or weeknight meal, especially if you like have, you know, plans or whatever. You can, you know, make this for the kids, or have your babysitter or your nanny or what have you to you know, make this for the kids as well, or you may have a chef or what have you, but this is something really quick. My kids really enjoy these kind of kid-friendly meals, and it's fast. Okay, and so we'll do our last layer of ravioli, and you're gonna finish off with another layer of sauce and then another layer of cheese, and you'll be done. You're just gonna put it in the oven for about 20 minutes. You'll be done. Just make sure your meat sauce is evenly distributed over your pasta as much as you can. And you could even do this as a veggie friendly too, with cheese, with just cheese ravioli, and zucchini. You could use zucchini, or and mushroom if you'd like. That would be a nice zucchini, squash, mushroom. We're gonna sprinkle a little bit of this on top, and some parsley. And I'm gonna place the lid on this and place this in the oven for about 20 minutes at 425 degrees. All right, guys, so the ravioli is ready. It's about to come out of the oven. Okay, so there it is. I'm gonna take the lid off. Okay. It looks so good, smells good. And so I'm gonna leave the oven at 425 because that's the temperature we're gonna need it at for our garlic bread. And I've already got it taken out of the packaging. I'm gonna use all 8 slices. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of garlic powder on here. And then I'm gonna add some of the mozzarella and Parmesan cheese, and it's a little bit of Colby Jack mixed in there too. And of course, I'm gonna add some of this Parmesan cheese in the container. You don't have to do this part if you don't want to. Okay, that's what I'm adding there. And we're gonna add some parsley flakes, and you don't have to do this either. All right, guys, so in the oven this goes for about 5 to 7 minutes or so, okay? All right, guys, and so this is the garlic bread. Like I said, we didn't use a whole lot of cheese. So there it is, it's out of the oven. And so I'm gonna go ahead and get this plated up for us to try. All right, guys, so I'm putting some of this in a bowl. There it is. And that looks like that's a beef one, I think, but yeah, plenty of cheese. Looks really good. And then the meat sauce is excellent, excellent, excellent. It looks really good. Oh, very, very good. And some of the garlic powder sprinkle got onto the bottom of the pan, that I baked it in. So I just kind of rubbed my bread in that garlic powder that was down there. So it's some garlic on the back of it. But there we go. All right. Okay, so this is a great weeknight meal, Friday night. Like I said, it's really quick, really easy. And I'll see y'all next time here at 234 En La Casa. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. See y'all later.